So we're going to do an op art weaving. Be sure you start with your paper vertical like this. We'll go step by step here. The first step, after you've picked out what color paper you want, is you're going to take your vertical paper and you're going to fold it in half. Fold it perfectly in half like this. Really want to make sure that stays in half. Okay, now you have your fold side and you have your open side. And what you want to do with your ruler, you want to put your ruler on the open side. So put your ruler, so right now the open side's at the bottom, put your ruler right here, and go ahead and turn it so that you can draw a nice straight line. So that's our next step, is to draw a nice straight line. Now when we hold a ruler, you want to make sure you hold it at the top with your fingers and at the bottom with your thumb. Do not hold it down here, because if you hold it down here, what ends up happening when you draw your line is it pushes out like that. Same thing if you hold it down here or up here, then it will push. And even if you just hold it with one hand, one finger, what happens is you sort of like get both, okay? So what you want to do is you want to hold it here and here. And then you can draw a nice straight line. So the first part of this lesson is all about drawing straight lines with a ruler. Then turn it so it's like this and write your name at the top. And of course your class code with the circle around it. All right, then what you're going to do is you're going to take your ruler and you're going to line it up with the edge. So see, I've got my bar up here, line it up, and we're going to make dashes. A dash up here and a dash on the fold. So again, that should be the fold part. This should be the open part. You guys see that? Then you're going to line up the back of the ruler with your dashes. And you're going to make two new dashes at the top and the bottom, like that. Line it up with the dashes. And make two more. All right, I'm going to finish up, fast forward through this. And then of course, there's no more room. Then we're going to number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then number these ones too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so you should have 9 dashes if you're using a regular ruler like this across a 12-inch paper. Now we're going to do a pattern on the in-betweens here. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Okay, so let's get that going. All right, now that we have our dashes and we have our A-B pattern, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a wiggle line, a wavy line from our one dash to our other one dash. So just a wavy line like this. Not a scribble, not a zigzag. And then another one here. And the more complex your wavy line, the harder it is going to be cut it. So if you have it just wavy like that, that's going to be easier than if you have it wavy like this. That's going to be really hard to cut. That's going to be really easy to cut. So it's up to you. So again, my 5 is going down to my 5 dash in a wavy line. Slowly and smoothly. You're going to fast forward through this. And you're going to cut all the way up to this line and you're going to stop. This is a stop line. Do Do not cut past this line. Stop. Cut to the top and stop. Cut to the top and stop. Cut, stop. See how I'm stopping at the top of that line? I am not cutting the paper all the way across. That is my big stop sign. All right, great. So then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to show you guys how to weave. All right, so this is all about a pattern, an A-B pattern. Over, under is what this is all about. So this is all about opposites. So we're going to take our strip and we're going to start on top of the A. I'm going to start on top of the A and then we're going to go under the B. So over the A, under the B, over the A, and under the B. Just like that. See how I lift the B up and I take my purple under it and then I go over the A. See, that's the A strip, and then I go under the B strip here, and over A, under B, and over the last A, and under the last B. All right, so that's strip number 1. Now for the next strip, it's going to be the opposite pattern. So again, it's like a pattern on top of a pattern. So for this next strip, we started over the A on the first one, so we're going to start under the A for the second one. So you can always tell which one you're supposed to do by checking the one above. So I'm going to go over the B, under the A, over the B, under the A, and over the B, and under the A, and over the B, and under the A, and over the last B. So just like that. And then you shimmy it up, you just push it up gently. This is why you don't want any jacketies when you cut out originally, because then they get hung up. Alright, and so you just continue that pattern all the way down the line. So again, I start over the A and under the B. I'm going to start to speed up here because you guys will see the pattern here if you don't see it already. Alright, so I showed you guys that third one, cut it fast, really fast actually. But I'm going to show you a mistake now. I'm going to show you what happens when you don't do the pattern on the way down. I'm going to weave the exact same one because I'm not paying attention, and so I'm going over A and under B, just like I did on the third row here with the fourth row. And you're going to find out real quick about how that's wrong. So see, if you push it up and you can push it over the one above it, then you've done it wrong. So that's how you know you've done that wrong. And it's fine. Just pull it out and try again. And you have to do that with weaving sometimes. No problem. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish up this whole weaving. And I'll go really fast so you can see how this is done. Alright, and the last row might give you a little bit of trouble if you haven't cut all the way to the top. So if you haven't, you might need to trim just a tiny little bit, but mostly it usually means that you need to push those ones above you all the way up. And then when you push it all the way up, then you can see your complete pattern.